Okay. Here we go. Doing well. I'm glad to hear it. Got a score on. No worries, McSteffels. You take it easy. You got ethics class now? No worries. You take it easy, Bluefire.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back.
Ooh, lordy. And that's my mum, is it? Okay.
Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties.
Ooh.
All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son,
Is that who we are?
didn't what happened to you in Rome
How's it going,
teach you
Alpaca?
anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
How exciting.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over
Subtle.
here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the
Don't
hero?
worry, mother.
Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Oh, we'll trust her. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. So, we'll trust her.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Trusted. We'll trust you, Mom. How's it going, Alpaca? How you doing? Take that, bitch tits.
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
The acting is awful.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better.
The acting
He's
is
alive,
awful.
so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman.
Confound it.
Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of
Think
your
guy's a
adventures
bitch?
again.
How's it going,
Mother.
Goro?
You know what? I'm warning you. This
Going
time,
ape.
I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Borchert.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore. We've been in this game 5 minutes and I'm already taking the piss out of it. What could go wrong? Okay, let's give it some time. 1 month later, January 20th, 1793. Lord Mortimer's Island off the coast of England. Focus Home Interactive and Cyanide present. A game by Big Bad Wolf Studio. We do cutscenes so people can see what's going on.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which,
Oh, good lord.
by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
The Council. Episode 1. The Mad Ones.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well,
I don't like
I'm
that.
sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary to
about
what
it.
one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Is this what is this basically an interactive novel? Is that what we're at? Okay, cool. Well, we'll run with it. We'll run with it. What brings you here? Let's not talk about our mother. Our mother's some kind of investigative fucking person, so we won't bring up the personal reason yet. Let's just.
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Keep it on the down low.
How mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues?
Oh wow.
We'll see.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
How's it going, Steel Bacon? How you doing? Absolutely. Turn the question back to the Duchess. Yeah, if we're being elusive, let's go for the.
And you,
let's go for the
Duchess?
elusive.
You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
You love
I
this
do
game?
not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment.
Not at all.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess.
A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Don't need a better suit. You're good. Oh.
Are you
This-
all right?
Oh. Flashes. This is the epilepsy warning, friends. How's it going, Amy? How you doing, my love? Ooh, having a bit of a shaky moment.
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No! You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay for it.
Hugh.
Louis, are you all right? What's going on?
Is this the future?
Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
The intrigue.
It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
I have so many questions.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
I have so
Going
many
crazy
questions.
or what?
Yay! I
This
was
can't
worried.
Be real. The Dutch just arrived with me.
I was worried
What's
that it was
happening to me, for God's
going to be
sake?
a...
I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
You're talking too much. I'm trying to chat. You know this game? Don't tell me anything about it. Don't tell me a single thing. Go up to the manor. You've been playing some Red Dead Online. A lot of fun. Like, bondage and horses. Oh, my lordy. Oh, my lordy. How scandalous. Go for a leisurely jog. Okay, cool.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Approx shaved my side, and now I have a mohawk with curls. I'll post a pic. Yeah, definitely. Please do, Amy. I love that. I love that. Thank you very much, Co. You never spoil stuff. I hate when people do that. I didn't think you would steal bacon. I just like to preempt it just in case there's somebody else in the chat that might be also thinking, oh, I could just offer a bit of advice here. Okay, so choose your class. What have we been doing? Are we the diplomat? The diplomat shines in society, a talented speaker. He avoids faux pas, and he can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field of predilection. The occultist. The occultist is a master of deception. Convinced of the importance of knowledge, he has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. Or the detective. The detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings, as well as in the people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from the direct approach. Okay. Okay. This is a difficult one. This is a difficult one. Oh, skills, questioning, you can't see that, but skills, questioning, vigilance, psychology, agility, and logic. Skills, manipulation, occultism, erudition, should I say, sciences and subterfuges, and politics, etiquette, linguistics, conviction, and diversion. Well, I don't want to be a diplomat. Don't want to be a diplomat, I don't think. Given the fact that we've just had some kind of brain aneurysm and a vision of the future, occultism is what springs to mind for me. But a detective. I feel like I'll spot more if I have a detective aspect on it. Tell you what. Let's Can I? Nope. Just do the thing for me. Like. Why will it not let me do the fucking thing? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I tell you what. Need sleep. No worries. You take it easy, Srarok. I was going to put a poll in chat. I was going to put a cheeky little poll in chat to find out what people had... Oh, wait. There we go. There we go, people. What should we be? Should we be an occultist? Should we be an occultist or should we be a detective? I will leave it up to you. Because I'm happy with either. I'm happy with either. They both work for me, you know? There's a bit about the occultist using the others to achieve his own end does not bother him. Bothers me a little bit. Yeah. Need to sleep a little bit. I'll be hearing from you guys. No, you take it easy, Sparrock. Honestly. Just came back. Is this the council? It certainly is. It certainly is. My cam is blocking the detective. I will let you while we decide on what's going on here. Oh, it's a little bit out of sync there. Let me throw it in there. So the career path, we can either have like the detective, because I don't want to be a diplomat, because fuck that noise. The detective, questioning, vigilance, psychology, agility, logic, or the occultist, manipulation, occultism, erudition, sciences, and subterfuge. Both of which I can work with. And I am okay with. I'm helping you out. Well, I'm letting you decide. The detective, 67% say detective. All right. Oh, Jesus. Right. Okay. Let's have a look. See. So my skills. We are so excited. I don't know anything about this game. Oh, okay. So I can get... Oh, no. Skills not acquired. So I can't get the skills that aren't in my tree. Okay. Detective unlocks questioning, vigilance, logic, psychology, and agility skills. You have 7 effort points to use in your skills. Your past granted you 1 skill point in manipulation. Your past has granted you 1 point in psychology. Okay. Interesting. So, we have vigilance, noteworthy, details level 1, 4 points left before level 2. Level 1 unlocks dialogue options and actions. Notice anything strange in someone's behavior or appearance. Noteworthy details, oddities placed, or oddly placed elements. Logical mind and oratorical talent. Use your coordination against your surroundings and sometimes against people. And I have 3 available points. Read people's behavior like an open book. Right, well, I think vigilance, because noteworthy details always makes me very happy to see. See how different your experience is? You chose a cultist. Okay, all right. And you played the diplomat. Oh, look at this. 3 for 3. 3 for 3. Normally I would pick a cultist as well, but there was enough about the inquiring mind side of things with the detective that I was like, okay, we'll see how this goes. I reckon we'll do 1 for agility. Your coordination and surroundings, and sometimes against people. I feel like agility is going to be a good one just in general. Logical mind and oratorical thought, or... Notice strange behavior in someone's behavior or appearance. No, let's go with logical mind. Okay, so we've got 1 point in... 1 point in vigilance, 1 point in psychology, 1 point in logic, and 1 point in agility. Cool.
Well, Over the
The art of
last
knowing
few
people.
years, I've solved a number of crime cases.
Hey,
Like
here we
the
go.
chauffeur d'Angers, for example. Thieves that tortured their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Interesting. So glad we all chose differently. Detective Valen, suddenly a detective is sexy now. Crimson Fury, what can I say? This game is great. Well, I mean, we're finding out. We're finding out. Other than the terrible acting that we had in the starting scene, we seem to be doing all right. We've met already, do you remember me? Not at all, so lied to her, or not at all, sorry. Well, as much as I hate the word sorry, I don't want to lie to her because of the fact that I've got no fucking clue who she is. But that could offend her. Oh, the choices. The choices, the decisions. How dare he say sorry? Exactly, Crimson Fury. I mean, that is the thing. That is the thing. Is the apology is the issue there. The apology, god damn it. So I'm guessing that's me being honest about the fact that I've got no idea who she is, and then that's me lying to her going, yes, of course I know that. But I want to, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna risk the fucking apology. I'm gonna risk the
Please
apology.
excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
God damn it.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I
Honesty.
imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London,
No, sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Oh, well, that was cold. That was cold, to say the least. Nice save there. Lie or apologize. Well, it's me turning around and going, this is the thing about lying. This is the thing about lying, friends. And this is the reason why I don't fucking lie. Is because of the fact that if you say a lie, you get caught out. And then it's more offensive. Me turning around and going, oh yeah, I remember you from that party that happened in Chicago. And she goes, no, the office of William Pitt in London. You're suddenly, like, on the downside. Do you know what I mean? You're on the downside. I'd rather be like, no, actually, I've got no fucking clue who you are. Suddenly, there's a topic of conversation there, you know? However, I would have said something along the lines of, oh, that was just before my opium trip, and I've forgotten everything for like 4 years. So, my bad, friends. My bad, do you know? Opportunities. Your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select the object that is most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points. To access the skill required for the situation, you just need to have it unlocked.
I ask her
okay.
a question, she answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Oh, okay. Intriguing. Intriguing. Oh, the intrigue already. Already. Personality. Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skill used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploiting vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. I really don't like the way that they're phrasing this. Exploiting a vulnerability? Not happy about that. I'm not happy about that. More like using your wit. Using your wit to benefit the scenario, as opposed to you're exploiting their vulnerabilities. Do you know what I mean? My story isn't over. How are you doing? You haven't showered in almost 3 weeks? Well, no, I'm not catching you. I'm not catching you. If you haven't showered in almost 3 weeks, you are gonna fall on your ass. That's grim. That's grim. I refuse, and I have no shame about doing it. Get a shower, and then I'll catch it. All right. It's the way it is. Go get a shower. I'll give you a big old snuggle. You know what I mean? Give you a big old snuggle. Okay. Push the enter button to access the menus page. Okay.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
Everybody.
I
Oh.
don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Ho 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 ho! The plot thickens. The plot thickens. Mental health, that's okay. That's all right. My story isn't over. I might not catch you when you throw yourself at me, but I certainly will happily be here to support you, friend. I will happily be here to support you. You know? Yes, and very much what Jamjar said. Hope you feel motivated soon. I often find, and I realize that this isn't for everybody. This isn't for everybody. But one of the things that really helps me out in general as a human being is actually having a shower. Like, having a shower makes me feel rejuvenated and helps me. Like, I'll wake up and the first thing I do is have a shower in order to make me feel more awake, more alive. I feel like I'm cleansed of the previous day's worries, and I can move forward into a new day. But I realize that doesn't work for everybody. I do hope that you find some motivation, not even for a shower and stuff, but to actually like push forward and start to find things that make you smile again, you know? Make you smile again. Talents. You obtained talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlocked conditions and effects. As they offer interesting improvements. Okay. This is very dark. I can't see a thing. So, this is the map. Talents. Ooh, okay. Okay, so these are right. Okay, I see. Character, map, journal, immunity, logic. She's immune to logic, eh? Emily Hillsborough is an English duchess close to the English crown. Very discreet about her origins, Emily only came onto the political scene after her wedding that some qualified as a marriage of interest to an older English aristocrat on the decline. Libertarian, modern, but discreet, she has taken it upon herself to establish close ties with her peers. In a few years, she has become the favourite diplomat of the Queen, which is what probably prompted her Prime Minister, William Pitt, to take her as private secretary, thus provoking much suspicion and jealousy. As a regular visitor, Emily accepted Sir Gregory Holmes' invitation to come to Lord Mortimer's Island because for nothing in the world she would miss one of these famed receptions. Okay. Piaghi Giuseppe. His Eminence the Cardinal Giuseppe Piaghi is a legate of Pope Pius VI. A distinguished speaker, Giuseppe Piaggi is worked throughout his career to serve the principles of the Roman Catholic Church. A man of science and amateur philosopher, he quickly caught the ear of the Pope, who discreetly named him Cardinal in pectore. He was thus able to use this relationship of trust to help Pius VI in his difficult mission of guiding the faithful. Invited by Sir Gregory home, Piaggi is delighted to meet his old friend Mortimer in order to represent the interests of the Holy See. And then me, Louis de Richet, even. The only son of Sarah, Louis Maurice de Richet, is a young Parisian aristocrat. Ever since he was a young child, Louis moved in his mother's circles, so it was natural that on his 14th birthday, he entered the Golden Order, the secret society headed by Sarah. Precocious, Louis progressed quickly at her side. Despite the daily treatment his mother prescribed for his chronic migraines, Despite the daily treatment his mother prescribed for his chronic migraines, he climbed the ladder until he was able to assist his mother in occult cases, for which he was particularly talented. As time went by, he became shaped in the image that his mother had held for him. Everything pointed to, one day, young Louis becoming the head of the Golden Order. And then Sarah de Richet. Imagine being immune to logic. I mean, right? Tell me about it. Sarah Faustine de Richet is a rich French aristocrat. 34 years ago, Sarah took over one of the most important secret societies, the Golden Order. A woman of strong will, Sarah endeavored to infiltrate the highest circles of society: politics, trade transactions, secrets of state, or paranormal spheres. The Order had an eye over everything. One of the biggest areas of growth that Sarah brought to the Order was the development of its branches in America, Europe, and Central Africa, not to mention the expansion of her occult section, which she took care of personally. Since he was just a boy, Sarah has been preparing her son Louis to become the new face of the Golden Order.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Oh, okay. It's basically 70% of this population. Was that something there? Hello. What is this? Royal jelly. I will take your royal jelly. I didn't realize I could even pick things up, but okay. But now I've now got to look for stuff. You know. I would say a good 60 to 70% of the public across the world are relatively immune to logic, as they are very good at believing whatever the fuck they want to believe and fill in the blanks as they see fit. Thinking about it. Oh, hello.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Maurice de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
Mr. Individual in the mask. What do you know about my mother? Whereas Lord Mortar would be in a very official, aristocratic way of doing things, but I want to know what's going on here.
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island, and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean? Flighty tar.
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites.
I love this.
The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Oh. I love this. I love this. My mother is a flighty tart. Everyone on the island knows her because she's a bit of a floozy. Likes to get around, likes to get her secrets, poke that nose in where it doesn't belong, and has been caught out, has pushed the boat too far, and now she is using her survival skills, as taught to her by Bear Grylls, or Steve Irwin. I even know where I'm going with this. Skills. Your skills give you access to unique choices and actions at the cost of effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower the cost is in effort points. Okay. Difficulty 0, questioning level 1. Have you found anything there? Yeah.
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir, on the wooden part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Broken barrels, mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless,
Drinking.
our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief.
Why have
The
you got it on
handkerchief
you?
is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Let me have the handkerchief. I'll take care of it. You give me back the handkerchief! You will kindly give me the handkerchief. Let us say no more then.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you
Aww.
are. I must return now. It is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
I feel sorry for this servant dude, who's obviously the mastermind of evil.
Your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
The servants. Vulnerability to logic, vulnerability to questioning. Servants. All Mortimer's servants wear a mask. It is a recurring subject of conversation among the guests. No one knows the true reason. Okay. Okay. So I was trying to go down here originally. Oh, hello. Who just likes cosplaying? Yeah. Examine.
Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
Oh,
Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up. Yet it was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's the point of doing this?
huh. Okay. Interesting. Where's our little inventory? Oh, what is this? The art of knowing people by their physiognomy. Johann Caspar Lavater, 1775. The method by which to analyze individuals based on their physical appearance, notably their facial characteristics. +1 skill point to psychology. Does that not mean... Okay. Mother's handkerchief. My mother's handkerchief that was given to me by her servants on the pier. It carries her initials. I'm going to get used to these eventually. Carries her initials, SDR. Handkerchief given to you by Lady Hillsborough. The bloodstain on it is yours. It bears her initials, EH, which is Emily Hillsborough. And Mortimer's invitation. Dear Monsieur Derichet, I am writing to you to express my embarrassment regarding the situation in which I find myself. As you will probably know, I had invited your mother, Sarah Derichet, to join me on my island several weeks ago. We had projects in common regarding your order. Her stay was going smoothly until yesterday, when your mother suddenly disappeared. I do not want to over-worry you, but I would like you to join me as soon as possible so we can shed some light on this mystery. Please accept, sir, the expression of my highest consideration. Yours sincerely, Lord William Mortimer, Marquis of Westfordshire. A gate with a hole in the fence. Open the gate.
It's locked. I'll never
Confound
get
it.
open barehanded.
Pick the lock. Subterfuges. I don't have any picking of locks. Or any subterfuges, apparently. Very random question. Have you ever tried Coca-Cola and milk together? I have never tried Coca-Cola and milk together. I do not feel that it is something that I would enjoy. I generally, do you know what? Like, for probably about 5 or 6 years now, I've not really enjoyed milk. No, I've got nothing against it. But since I stopped, so I stopped drinking milk when I was in a band, because it's quite bad for your for singing and stuff like that.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Okay. Oh, they shine. Yeah, I stopped drinking milk when I was, I don't know, 25 maybe? 25? Because I was in a band. And since then, I've not really enjoyed, like, I'll have a glass of milk and it'll be great. But as soon as, like, about 5 minutes after I've had the glass of milk, my mouth feels, like, claggy. You know? Feels claggy.
Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Take the
This
bar.
might just come in handy.
Because the bar goes in the fence that we've just investigated. Gonna be an ass random party dare as I drink a glass of Coca-Cola and milk mixed together. Oh.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened.
Why
No one seems to
would
have used any?
Why would you do that, Crimson Fjorag? Royal jelly. Oh, more royal jelly. Royal jelly is a...
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time. A lantern. Nothing special.
Okay, investigations. Investigations.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Yeah, let's open other people's mail. Examine letter one at a
Let's
time.
look.
All out of love. Thanks. To Mr. Carl Corey, R. Galbraith. Envelope with ideograms on it. Joaquina de Silvia Xavier. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do.
50 Bedford Square, London.
Never mind. Waste of time. Other letters. What have we got? P. Hoven, who is Eminence Giovanni Angelico Brassi. H.B.D. Delabath. Samuel Richter Daushaw. Fast letters. Envelope with the ideogram on
A
it.
letter written in an Oriental language.
I don't know this
The
language.
slightest idea what it says.
Carl Corey. Might as well go through them.
It's too badly written, I can't make out the address. The address is in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That reminds me, it's about time the Order sent some envoys there.
It's amazing what you remember. It's amazing what you remember. So, oh my god.
The address is 50 Bedford Square, London.
This mouse is going to annoy me.
Probably a Dutchman.
Etiquette and name rings a bell. Nothing special. Okay.
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell. An
Okay.
address in Cairo, Egypt. Mortimer communicates with the whole world, apparently.
Interesting.
This envelope is meant for the Vatican.
Damn it! Damn it!
This name sounds familiar. Pashi. No. Can't seem to place it.
Confound my detective ways. I have learned so much, and yet know so little. Okay. So. Something over here.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Oh, you cheeky minx. Mother! You broke open the barrel to get at the gunpowder, and then broke off this thing so that you could climb through. You cheeky minx. Use the iron. There's literally a hole in the...
Clearly, I'm not much for manual labor. Let's see if I can get it open another way.
Difficulty 2, agility level 1. That's cool. We'll do that.
There we are.
Mother! We could have climbed through the hole. But no. We decided to brute force it instead.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
Yeah, now we know that you're armed. And we know that you're about to murderize another human being.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels.
Examine the broken barrel.
Uh-huh. What have we here?
Gunpowder.
It's cannon powder.
Cannon powder.
It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really must find you, dear Mother.
Mother! That's how we're going to refer to our mother from now on. Amber fragments. You just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort points by 1. Ooh.
Amber.
Exciting. Exciting. Somebody went through a lot of trouble to arm themselves. Well, we know from our vision, or we assume, should I say, from our vision, that that our mother has a pistol, which would imply that that pistol was probably hers. She probably needed the cannon powder in order to use the pistol. That would make logical sense. That would make logical sense.
A Latin inscription. En nessis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatur.
I've noticed how my detective skills are not coming in here at all. You got linguistics from being a diplomat, or you've got occultism. Leave. Because I know none of these things. Mother! Tell your children not to spoil the cannon powder. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, where are we at? Hello, servants.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Cthulhu. Fucking gorgeous, though. Look at it. Oof. Hello. I'm guessing there must be ways for us to reclaim effort. Ooh, the suspense.
Impressive.
Is that Zeusy Poos?
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
Oh, hello.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Riche, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
I'll take it.
Only Mother had told me why she was coming here.
Persuade Pagi.
I ought to take the
Yagi
envelope.
to...
It might have something to do with her disappearance.
Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Confrontations. This game doesn't, it just throws you in, doesn't it? It just throws you in there and goes, by the way, here's like 4 massive steps that you have to learn before chaos. Okay? So from around 1806 is the big chunk of the start. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. I think it has been 1793. Thank you very much, Kale. Confrontations. During a confrontation, you have to go through several steps while being persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of your story, so don't hesitate to use your skills.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Never mind. Give me your letter. Yes, she has been here for several weeks.
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow, then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard.
I'm sure you do,
She
you
has
filthy.
rendered great service to the church, and her
Filth.
help is invaluable.
Filth.
I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
Filth.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
Oh, okay. Professional secret, sorry. We are members of the Golden Order. Art collector. Our business is confidential.
The finest minds of the century were present, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, what were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
I'm going to risk it for a biscuit and go with him being part of the Vatican. He'll know about the Golden Order.
Live out the rest of his days in peace.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask.
I was only joking.
For what reason?
My mother and I belong to the same secret organization, the Golden Order, which I joined a few years ago. Mother trained me, and I assist in her research. In other words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a perfect
Fucking knew
stranger
it.
that you and your mother work for a secret society. It would seem that discretion is not one of your specialities, my son. You will understand that it does not encourage me to put my trust in you.
Shit! All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Pretend I don't want it. You can count on me. I'll give it to her if I find her. It depends on what it contains.
Only you know that, Your Eminence. If you're asking me if you can trust me, or if I can keep a secret, I would answer yes, absolutely.
I understand.
In truth, it all depends on the nature of the contents of your letter.
It is a list of names.
This list must be of extreme importance.
Okay.
If only you knew. It's a list of people that your mother must help. Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
So I took a risk. I took a risk with the with him knowing about the golden thingy. This is the only issue I have with games like this, because I quite like games like this where there's like a lot of intrigue and stuff like that and investigation. But one of the issues I do have with games like this is it gives you a tiny little sentence and you have no control over how that sentence plays out. You have no control over how that sentence plays out. Like, turning around and saying, we belong to the same secret organization. I wouldn't have turned around and said, we belong to the same secret organization. I would have said something a bit more leading. Like, have you heard about my mother's profession? Well, we're in the same profession. We work very closely together. I'm a research assistant with her within a specific organization. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called the Golden Order. Confrontation. The last step. For the last step of a confrontation, you must convince the person that you are talking to by giving a positive answer. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until either you give the right one or you have no blunders left. Ah, okay. Last step of the confrontation. Okay, okay. Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, you can promise before God that no one will read it other than your mother.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur de Ricci.
I believe in no God.
Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing
He doesn't know about it.
safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Hidden elements. Many clues and items are hidden. Some of them will have an impact on your adventure, so do not hesitate to look at them. Will I look at them later?
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
I do love a good stagey room.
Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny.
What a tragic destiny indeed. Isn't that hell?
Fall of the Damned by Rubens. The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss.
How's it going, Jess? Woke up. How you doing? Yeah, steel bacon meds. That's the reason why we got the bot there. That's the reason why we got the bot there, to remind people to take their meds. People, if you're not taking your meds, take them now. Devil's Thorn. Devil Thorns grants you the exalted state. You temporarily see the immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue choice in a conversation. You cannot carry more than 5. Okay. Let's have a quick look at our characters. Nope, 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 nope. Journal. Vulnerability to questioning. Okay. Okay. I'm good, how are you? Feels good to kindly catch one of your streams again. It's alright, Jess. Don't you fret it, don't you fret it. You've had a life going on, do you know? You've had a life going on.
Maybe I should introduce myself to the other guests first.
Maybe you should. But you're not gonna. Instead, you're going to go over here and find out what's going on with this thing. The map.
Crucifixion of St. Peter. He was crucified upside down, out of humility. Surprising for an entrance hall.
Out of humility?
Saturn devouring his son. Good God, how awful. Everything in this painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like this.
What is this?
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch. A biography of the great men.
Erudition locked. Take the book. Fuck it, I'll take the book. Why not? I'll slip it into my jacket TARDIS. Manuscripts. Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read and gain permanent skill points from. Ooh, okay. Alright. There must be a way to reclaim effort points. But I cannot recall what it was.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
No worries, George.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet. And you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
How's it going, Ginge? How you doing? About a letter. About my mother.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Richet's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits.
How's it going, Ginge?
Unmentionable secrets or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in
Orgy.
the slightest. As for me, I've
Orgy.
been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests,
During which time we remake the world.
accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
Bill.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Oh shit, she's gone missing? Invent something. Invent
Like
something.
you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Sounds good.
Good lord. Washington is wearing
The Illuminati.
the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother. He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
He was
Good
an
evening,
occultist.
my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man from my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord
Close then.
Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests
Noise, Rimbo.
is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
Stay and listen to
what
Washington.
Washington has to say.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Yeah. More interested in what situation she's
Thank you
currently in.
for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing.
Yes,
I know
knew
your
it.
mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
How
And
exciting.
President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
Unless you ask me, and then
If
I'll
I
just tell
can
you
help
everything.
in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Well, now would be the time, but I really need to go visit the urination station. Good, finally had your second jab. Paracetamol, Ginge. Paracetamol. Have 2 paracetamol. Drink lots of water. 2 paracetamol every 4 hours. Drink lots of water, and you should be all right. I've had both of my jabs, and each time I had very, very mild effects. Just lots of paracetamol and lots of water for the first 24 hours. Though they have real life people in this game. Yeah, I was quite blown. I'm George Washington. I was like, hold on. What do you mean you're George What do you mean you're George Washington? This is controversial as fuck, having an actual American president. That's a controversial choice. They will get a lot of hate for that. But good on them, because George Washington was well known to be very interested in the occult. People, I'm going to get up. I'm going to go quickly visit the urination station because I've drank far too much tea today, basically. But I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Get up, have a stretch your eyes, look at something in the distance, grab some kind of beverage, hot, cold, or alcoholic, if the time is permitting. Don't forget to take your meds. If you're wearing a binder, have a couple of deep breaths. Never wear your binder for longer than 6 hours. And if you are binding with bandages, take them off Now, I learned all of this information from Babbling Goat, and I am passing it on to all of you, you beautiful human beings. I'll be back in like a couple of minutes, all right? I'll see you in a minute. 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 Put some music on while we wait, yeah? Oh, perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Just needed to go alleviate the old bladder. The old bladder and whatnot, you know. I hope you all did exactly the same thing. And don't forget to wash your piss mittens, friends. The importance of washing one's piss mittens is very important, you know. Very important. You liking this game? I'm really enjoying the game. The game is so cool, yeah. Bought a new horse in Red Dead Online, dark bay-coloured Turcoman, named her Cinnamon Murder. I mean, if you were going to name a horse, Cinnamon Murder's a good name as any. Good name as any. I'm told that my character looks like Rob Zombie in-game, just lots of dreadlocks and a big old beard. Size wanting a bowl of Rocky Road? Well, if it wasn't going to melt everywhere, you dick, I would be all over that. I'd be all over that. Back to the game. No! That's not what I wanted. Continue.
Oui, thank you for staying. Just like you,
God
when
damn
I
it.
arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
There we go. Back to the information.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad.
I won't.
And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Cool. Tell me more about Mortimer. Where does Emily know my mother from? No, let's... Tell me more about this Mortimer. It's probably the best way. You need your necklace? I got it from a weird random little shop in Cornwall in the UK.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the Order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
And that is to his credit.
Yes, you can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
When did you see her for the last time? How do you come to know her? Yeah, it's called the Council. It's like an investigative. I always struggle with that word. Investigative adventure, really, set in the late 1700s. How did you come to know her?
Where did you first meet her?
I met Sarah during the War of Independence on American soil. She was introduced to me by a mutual acquaintance, and I must say that her sound advice prevented me from making some terrible mistakes. She may not be a soldier, but believe me, she deserves a statue as much as Lafayette does.
Aww.
Well, I didn't see that one coming. There's no doubt Mother has many secrets that are still hidden. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
Oh, you,
May I ask,
Georgie.
When you saw each other, what did you talk about?
Mysteries that surround us, the Golden Order perhaps. Let's go with mysteries that surround us. Got your second job on Saturday. Like I said, so the advice that I give everyone is the advice that I was given by my mum. Just as you're in the queue waiting to get your jab done, have 2 paracetamol, down a load of water, get your jab done, and then 4 hours later, for every 4 hours for 24 hours, have 2 paracetamol until you go to sleep, obviously. Have 2 paracetamol, drink loads of water, and you should be fine.
My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
I get very suspicious when especially in a computer game. In a computer game, when people keep talking about how trustworthy somebody is, I'm immediately suspicious of them. I'm immediately like, no, you're not. No, you're not. There's no way. If everyone thinks that you're trustworthy, there's no way that you're trustworthy. You're just very good at convincing people you are, you know? But yeah, this game's really good. This game's really good. We're playing this young Frenchman. And, yeah. Do the others in the order know, do you think? What if Mother has left the island? I don't think Mother has left the island, so that's kind of a pointless question, you know? First one gave me hell, but I seem to be fine this time. Well, like I said, I mean, I was fine for both of them. About into the late part of the second week after my first jab, I got a really tight chest. But it wasn't, like, problematic. It was just tight, you know? Do the others in the order now.
Mother still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
Don't worry, Louis.
Why is it a
I'm
wig?
sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
Careful, they're coming back.
Hello?
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Just mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude. Looks like he just saw a ghost.
My God!
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
Washington looks surprised, but Holmes doesn't seem to see it. I wonder if he's being polite or if he really doesn't see his discomfort.
Oh,
On
the
that
mystery.
note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
Okay. The intrigue builds. The design, yeah.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Oh man, it's been quite a day. Right, where is my room?
Well, forget your room for the time being. We got some snooping to do. And we're all about that cheeky little snooping, you know. Look at the design. The design is really, really good. The design is really, really good. What I do like about it as well, like the detail that I really enjoy is the mild bit of moisture just at the side of the president's mouth. You know, like old people when they have like moisture that seeps into their cracks and crevices, their cheeky little mouth wrinkles. They've actually hammered that right in there. How's it going, Wrecking Crew? How you doing? Super ill after your first jab, second jab, no side effects at all. Strange but thankful. To be honest with you, I've heard that a lot of people are very similar on that.
Emily Hillsborough.
I've heard a lot of people have either, if they've had a good one, then if they've had a good time with the first jab, then they have a terrible time with the second jab, and vice versa. If they have a terrible time with the first jab, then they've had a fine time with the second jab. I was fortunately fine with both, but then so was my mother, so that might have been genetic.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me?
Sir Jacques Perreux.
Fun fact, Napoleon Bonaparte, despite being fucking Emperor of France, actually hated the French for most of his life. He is not actually French himself. Napoleon Bonaparte does not come from France. There you go. Fun, whimsical fact. Fun, whimsical fact, you know. And hello there, Crimson Fjord, coming over here getting a cheeky little smolder when everyone thinks that we're playing a game. Oh, my lordy, what you like? What do you like? Coming in here getting all up in my business, eh? Coming in here getting all up in my business. Oh, my lordy. Just tantalizing. What do you like? Just look at you. Oh, god damn. No? Nothing over here. Something over here, though.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
An old encyclopedia, you say. Golden elixir cures all your negative alterations. You cannot carry more than 5. Oh. Alright, his name is Squirrel. Yeah, Corsican, yeah. So, from what I understand, and I only found this information out very recently, but when Napoleon Bonaparte was born in Corsica, it wasn't actually part of the French territories. It wasn't part of the French territories. And
the Quorum Guide.
As a result, Napoleon Bonaparte actually grew up hating France and French people, and then it became part of the French territories, and he ended up going to education and stuff within France itself. And then, of course, then became the Grand Leader of France. More Devil's Thorn. Interesting, interesting. The end of the corridor, you say? Oh, hello. What is it? I can't go up there, apparently. Apparently I can't go in there either. I'm guessing that's what that symbol means, is I can't enter those areas.
Monsieur Johann van Volner.
Volner as well? Oh my lordy. When you read his name squilled. I adore your necklace, thank you very much, Wrecking Crew. Appreciate that. I like to say, I was saying to Babbling Goat, I actually got it from a weird little trinket shop in Cornwall. And they were like, oh, we can polish it up for you and make it real shiny and like silvery. And I was like, nah, leave it. Leave it. It is like pure silver. Or whatever composite. It is like a genuine silver. But yeah, it's a little bit mucky because I preferred the style of it when it was got that slightly tarnished feel to it. Slightly tarnished feel to it, you know? I'm glad you're enjoying the details. Yeah, I really am. I really am.
President George Washington.
Good old Georgie boy. Royal jelly. More of this royal jelly stuff. What did the royal jelly stuff do? Great. Ooh. Ooh. How are my talents coming along? No spare stuff. Okay. Assemble the pages before you... Okay, interesting. 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 Okay. What is this? Collector coins. Alright.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Piaggi.
Huh, that's me.
It is me. But before we investigate, we've got more investigating to do.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
More collector coins. What do the collector coins give us? Nothing? Oh, we've got... They're just two of the collector coins. Okay. Welcome back, Miss Steffels, you beautiful human being. Hope the trip was swift. Did we read this one?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Okay, Emily Hillsborough's there. That's not me. Like antique looking stuff in jewelries and decors, the whole lounge steampunk sideshow. Yes, yeah, definitely. This is me. Why does today feel like tacos and cuddles day?
So what
James
should I
wants
do
me to
with
kill
this
up and watch
letter?
stream. Yeah, that's alright.
It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
I will leave the letter closed for now. I will leave the letter closed for now. I think. Dickhead drivers? Only minimal ones. Only minimal dickhead drivers. curiosity, but no. We're gonna go with the trust element.
Damn. Can't wait to open it, but I gave my word to Piaggi, so... Too bad. I'll wait until I hand it to Mother. Wow. Nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
The intrigue builds.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely
Yes.
lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Very jolly indeed. Did you want to know what the jelly does? No, I'll just have a look. Does it say? Royal jelly restores 2 effort points. Ooh, okay, useful. Cures negative alterations. Temporarily reveals immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue of choice. A dialogue choice. Okay. What we didn't do is look at the actual invitation itself. You know. No time for sleeping. I must snoop and snoop well, my dear sir. Exactly. Exactly. What is the optional skill to open that? So the 3 options that I had there with Kindred was to unseal the letter, leave the letter closed and not betray the Cardinal's trust, or the third option was a skill that I didn't have, which was to open the letter without breaking the seal. So I could have opened it like really stealthily, which wax seals are relatively easy to get through. But I'm not going to explain my tips and tricks. All right, friends? But I know. I'm aware. I'm aware of how it works. You know? Got a weird situation where a street next to mine has pink balloons on every lamppost, leading to a heart-shaped balloon on the traffic lights at the end. Someone's put them up during the night and no one knows what they're for. People have been looking at them in confusion all day. Oh, that is suspicious. That is suspicious. Probably somebody proposing or something like that. Probably somebody proposing or something, you know? Oh, we did read this. We did read this. Yeah, we did. No, we did read the invitation. We did read the invitation. Damn it. Do I even get any subterfuges on my current talent tree? Etiquette, conviction, politics, diversion, linguistics. No, subterfuges are all in the confoundable. However, you can. So I can learn things from other trees despite not being in the tree myself. Okay. 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 Hello? This on the floor. Oh. Collector's coins. More coins that I don't know what are for, but I'm sure I will discover throughout my time here. Fake books. Oh. No. Carmelite water. Carmelite water gives you the focused state. Your next skill use will cost no effort. You cannot carry more than 5. Okay. Okay, people. Genuine question. Genuine question. Because I think they've already explained it, and I'm not entirely sure that I picked it up because I got distracted, as I am known to do. Genuine question. Yes or no answer. Do I have to use the trinkets, like the water and stuff like that, before I enter a conversation? Or can I use them mid-conversation? You don't have to use them before a conversation. Thank you very much. I realized I said yes or no answer and then asked a either or question. So, no, you do not have to use them before a conversation. You can use them in the conversation. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Okay. Just missed a skill which was required to open a letter without breaking seal. Yes. Well, so there's multiple trees of, like, skill trees. You can use them when you're like, perfect, thank you.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices.
Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way.
when you know that the artist represented herself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
Yes, that is a really powerful piece of art. That is a really powerful piece of art. I do love that one. Ah, yes. The Fingering of Christ's Hole. That fingering.
Saturn devouring his son.
Again?
I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son. Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes. The Conversion of St. Paul by Caravaggio. It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome.
Or, of course, the original is here. Was that it? Oh, and some interesting little portraiture ones around there. Fair enough, fair enough. We'll go outside. Oh. Oh. I'm not finished. I was about to say I'm not finished investigating inside yet, but oh, is that to somebody else's room? Oh.
It's a raid. Flee! Flee!
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen in all genders outside and in between. Delve deep into your pits of popcorn and throw them at the raiders. Throw them at these cheeky devils. Look at these people coming in here. I mean, really, could you even imagine? Look at them all. Look at them all. How's it going, Abby Stabby, you beautiful human being? How you doing? We bring you love. I do love love. I love it when it sprays across my face and I look like a bukkake wet dream. My lordy. How are you doing today? How is your week off, Abby Stabby? What have you been up to with your week off? Friend, you know? People go check out Abby Stabby Art. Abby Stabby Art is the person that made our buttery green baby here. Cheeky little Monty. Also made all of our wonderful emotes and a lot of our, in fact, the majority of our merchandise as well. Our merchandise designs. Beautiful human being, glorious individual, strangely obsessed with bird heads. Like, to a weird level, but you do your thing, do your thing, do you know what I mean? Drew. Abby, do you remember at the beginning of the week? Do you remember at the beginning of the week? The beginning of the week when you came in and you were like, you'll be really proud of me, aren't you, Val? You'll be really proud of me because I'm not going to be drawing this week. I'm taking the entire week off drawing to rest my fucked hand. My quasi-fucked, fucked from all angles hand. The wrist that has been so shafted within the divot of the joint that it may well be full of spaff throughout my entire arm. Do you remember that? Do you remember that conversation? Do you remember that conversation? And you're drawing fucking Norman. Watching an art tutorial, sorting through art supplies, telling Norman he's handsome. Today on stream, we drew Norman hyping for Halloween. Did you bash my bird heads? I didn't say that. I wasn't bashing. I was merely furry adjacent. Well, more feathery. Feathery max wattage. You know what I mean? Still game for a bird's head lingerie photo shoot. Good. God damn it. God damn it. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Last week was your week off. Are you telling me that you spent exactly 7 days not drawing a single thing, Abby Stabby? That was last week. Okay. I take it back. Take it back. All right. I was about to have a hissy fit. And by about to, I mean I definitely did, but never mind. We'll swiftly breeze past that, shall we? We'll swiftly breeze past that one. She did have it last week off. Here we have Van last week. I mean, is anybody surprised? Is anybody surprised? No. People, if you're new here, 2 things you need to know about this channel. 1, you're not allowed to apologize. Faux pas, individuals. Faux pas. Instead of saying sorry, try saying thank you. Instead of saying sorry, I'm late, say thanks for waiting. Instead of saying sorry, I'm such a burden, say thanks for being there for me. It'll make you a much more positive individual. 2, if you're under the age of 18, I have to ask you to leave. I've got to ask you to leave because I'm a colossal filth wizard and I don't want to be corrupting the ears of the young. I've actually, friends, this is the level it's got to. So many of you will know that I recently have started up a TikTok account, which is great. I'm enjoying TikTok. I'm on we get a lot of LGBTQIA stuff, get a lot of kink stuff, get a lot of education stuff. I'm really enjoying my experience of TikTok. However, over the past week, my TikTok has exploded quite significantly. I've gained well over, 500, 600 followers in the past, 4 days, 5 days, which has been amazing, which has been absolutely fantastic. However, yesterday, it was yesterday, I was sat down, having a cup of tea, just taking a step back away from work for 5 minutes, browsing through TikTok, and I noticed one of my followers, one of the people that had followed me, and I was like, you look really young. I clicked on their profile, even though my profile literally says 18 plus, hedonist, sex educator, and filth wizard. That is my description. That is my description. I clicked on their profile said they were 12. Their profile said they were 12. All of my content, everything that I ever do pretty much, is all for over 18s. Because I can't be arsed with the fucking drama of that shit. So I have had to do a TikTok today. Which literally is everything I do is over 18s. If you are under the age of 18, you need to unfollow me. I don't want you here. You're not allowed to be around here. This is not alright. This is not alright. Fuck off. I don't want you around. Do you know what I mean? It's just and to my knowledge at the moment, I have yet to find a way that I can block people from being on my account, which is unnerving to me. But other than that, I'm really enjoying my time over on TikTok. Do you know what I mean? Other than that one thing, I've basically made the video this morning and posted it and pinned it to my TikTok. So it's the first thing. It's the first video that anybody can come to. It's just me going, if you're under 18, fuck off. In fact, Sembar, I've actually used your words as well. I've used your words. The whole thing is just why? Because I'm a filth wizard, a sensual sorcerer, a duke of debauchery. I haven't used the whole lot. I just grabbed a couple because I was trying to keep it relatively short. But thank you very much for coming up with those so that I could do it. Can confirm so, and so can Itzadine. Kept tabs on me for not drawing. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Mistress was good. I love that. I love that. You know as well as I do, the domspiracy is real. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. Nobody's going to get that unless you were here earlier. But I'm not going to explain it. I'm just going to leave that one there. For all those people that get the joke. The fuck are you doing here? Look, I know you're excited to see your mother, all right? But still, go on. Off with you, sunshine. If you're not quick, then all of that ice cream's going to melt. What ice cream? The one that Kale got you, the Rocky Road ice cream. Yeah, I can see it. You didn't realize the ice cream melt. Look, all right, I'll tell you what. Just wait here. Wait here till it's a soup. A horrible, messy soup. Yeah, it does stop. It'll turn into a puddle. Yeah, I thought so. Just don't eat too quickly, you'll get brain freeze. You get brain freeze. I tried to warn you. You know? They are here now. I told you, I'm not explaining it. I'm just saying it. Just saying it. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, we're going to jump back into the game. People, if you are new here and you don't know the way that we do things, I like no backseat gaming at all. I don't like any information about the game. I don't like any theories on the game. I don't like any speculation on choices that I should do. If I have a question, there's a very subtle sign. All right, you ready? Keep your eyes peeled. You might miss it. Do you see it? I've clicked the button now. If I want any help, I'll click that button and a very subtle sign will appear. All right? Can you see it? Shit, there it is. Look closely. You'll see it. It's so subtle. It's so subtle. Barely anyone ever sees it. Do you know what I mean? Barely anyone sees it. Okay? So if I have a question, keep your eyes peeled. I will say the word genuine question, but I'll also be very subtle, and I'll try and point out where it is, all right? I'll try and point out where it is. You know? The ticking of clocks. Thank you very much, Senpai. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's too small. Having the worst conversation. 7 positive thoughts. Send in all the positive thoughts, Hararok. Whatever it is, you can get through it. You can get through it. You keep going, friend. We got you. We got you. All right. Right. I'll tell you what. So that isn't my room. Those two, I believe, are my room. But I'm gonna take these things. Some lilies, some chamomile shizzle nizzles. I've got loads of royal jelly now, and I can only carry up to 5. So I'll take one of the royal jellies anyway, because if I can only carry up to 5, then I want to make sure that I always have space for one more.
A Chinese coin.
I want to make sure I've always got space for another one.
A Byzant from the Byzantine Empire. A coin often used during the St. Louis era.
Always want to... What are you doing? What are you doing? I wasn't ready to go to bed. Abby Stabby, if you need to go get a drink, go make yourself a cup of tea, chill out, I fully understand. You go take it easy, my love. You go take it easy. What a dick! Episode 1, off the coast of England. Successes. I went up to the manor. I found the clues about my mother on the docks. I convinced PRG to trust me with a letter. I met Mr. Washington. I remained in the Grand Hall to speak with Mr. Washington. I asked questions about my mother. I failed. I did not find all of the clues about my mother on the dock. I didn't pick up the book on the key. Okay. I could have joined Sir Holman in the small salon. I could have made an unexpected encounter, which is the people that we just saw. So we could have gone into the small salon at our hair done, and met an unexpected encounter. Well, by the looks of things, the person that was the unexpected encounter was having a haircut at the time. And they weren't expecting it. They got an entire side of their head shaved, which is rare in this day and age. It was very unfashionable, you know? Feel free to DM on Discord if you need help with social interactions. I'm often a social tank for friends who struggle. I know you barely know me, but offer stands. Thank you very much for that, Dean. I really appreciate you. But you people, you're so fucking wholesome. I swear to God. It really warms my heart. I love that you show you what you could have got. What you could have gone. Then you know if you play it again. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. I will not play this again because I don't play games twice. I don't play games twice. But I like the fact that it's pointed out that that there are things that you've missed. Because now what it's going to do... Because I thought I was fucking clued up on shit. Do you know what I mean? I thought I was well and truly clued up on shit. But doesn't spoil it? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. 100%. 100%. Okay, so I got to level 2. Objectives complete. Traits unlocked. Cool. 4 available points. Oh, no. Where is it? Where's fucking subterfuge? Questioning has become very useful. Oh, shit. Okay. So, in this tree, basically, whatever path you choose on the first round, you automatically gain level 1 in. Whatever you pick in the... Oh, this is brilliant. So whatever you pick in the first round, whether it be detective, occultist, or diplomat, you gain 1 level in all of those immediately. Whereas with the others, you gain 0. So you are on level 0. So you can still upgrade these things. If I gain manipulation level 1. And gain subterfuge level 1. Level 1, I'm only doing that one because I was so close to it anyway, so that seems like a solid call. Yeah, subterfuge because I've definitely been using subterfuge. Or it's not actually subterfuge, it's pronounced subterfuge, but I like subterfuge. It feels good in the mouth. So we'll stick with that for now. Because that only took 1 to level up anyway. And subterfuge level 1, there's been several points where I've been like, subterfuge will be really useful. You know? Did the game just force me to go to bed? The game did force me to go to bed. Right, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Equipping manuscripts. Here you can choose what to read during the adventure. Each manuscript you read confers a single point at the end of the quest. Cannot be equipped because I don't have all the pages. All of the cuddle pile glory. Does so if you're too close to the bed. That's annoying. That is really annoying because there was plenty of things I wanted to investigate. Rules of civility. Treatise on good manners. +1 skill point to etiquette. A series of biographies, illustrious men providing such good information on their lives and the origins of their greatness. 1 point to conviction. The art of knowing people in their physiognomy. 1 part to psychology. What is my... Psychology is level 1. Erudition I missed because that was there earlier. Linguistics. Convince people with sheer force of will. I don't really give a shit about that. Especially now I've got manipulation. What was the other one? Psychology and... etiquette. Linguistics, conviction, etiquette. Appropriate behavior for social situations. Alright, let's play to our strength for the time being, and we'll... Yes, play to our strength for the time being. Manuscript currently being read. Okay, yeah. Play into psychology. Meds, yes. Don't forget to take your meds, people.
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durocher can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game.
Interesting.
Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Napoleon.
Good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this.
Interesting.
Come, take a seat, my friend.
Interesting. Interesting. It's the political intrigue you missed there, Wrecking Crew.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Oh.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Oh. Ooh. Me and my nose bleeds again. I hope I'm taking lots of liquids.
I'm coming.
Okay. Circle-shaped key.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
Lord William Mortimer?
Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room? The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
I will keep it. I'll take these collector's coins. It's okay, I'm coming. Hold your horses. Good lord, some people. Before we do this, though, the political intrigue that I think you might have missed there, Wrecking Crew, is the fact that this is a young Napoleon Bonaparte. And Napoleon Bonaparte, like, basically had one of the big wars was the French, led by Napoleon Bonaparte, against the English. And that was a big thing. So a young Napoleon Bonaparte, a young French soldier on his rise up to becoming the leader of France. The whole thing of sacrificing a knight early on, that was whoever the bearded person was, that was them going, I know what I'm doing. I don't mind sacrificing important players in order to have the end goal that I aim to achieve. And the throwing of the knight into the fire was the British aristocrat going, I know what you're doing. You're doing stuff that's going to cause problems for me and my country, and I am not happy about it. That was the political intrigue in there, you know? Guy needs a better spray for his makeup, jeez. Yeah, it's old school, innit? Old school powder. Resume. Come in, Mr. President.
Excuse me, am I bothering you?
No anymore. Chit. No. Dialogue timer. When the timer is over, the answer is automatically selected.
No, not in
Oh,
the least.
fucking close that.
Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Yes.
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in.
Oh, really?
I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least, I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Ooh. Oh. If I investigate the vision, I get to know more and potentially closer to my mother. However, and do you know what? The vision's probably more going to be about the French Revolution and all that. But if I help George Washington, then I have got not only the President of the United States, but the head of the Golden Order owing me a boon, which could help me in getting my mother later on if there's any kind of like political sway, which this entire game seems to be about political intrigue. But help George Washington, I will have his favor, which could help push a balance of power later on in the game. However, it does mean that I will lose out on potentially vital information with the Mystery Man and Napoleon Bonaparte. That information could also give me leverage over the British delegates, both Home and Emily. Oh, God, this game is good, isn't it? Game is good, isn't it? Ah. I can see pros and cons to both. Yeah, tricky choice, 100%. It's gonna have some replayability, 100%, yeah. Not that I ever will. Not that I ever will. Love the logic dissection of choice. Well, I had similar thoughts too. Well, I like to, especially when I'm streaming. Like normally, I'd just have this. I'd have this thought in my brain. I'd be like, okay, interest, intrigue. These are things that I need to know. Interesting. But when I'm on streaming, I like to explain my thought process. I think I'm gonna go with helping George Washington because he's the head of an order and the president of the United States, and I feel like having that little bit of extra power will be very useful later on. I feel like having that extra push is gonna be. Do I give a shit about him and the vice president's daughter? No, not by any stretch of the imagination. But I do give a shit about the power he's got and the influence that he has.
Ooh, you little stalker.
The influence that he has. Bear with me 2 seconds, people. Need to ban the bot that has just followed. Intriguing decisions for Valen make for me a happy viewer. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. I think I'm going to go for George Washington. I think helping him out has more potential power than learning information about do you know what I mean? I like that Mr. Washington is patiently standing there. Yeah.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend.
That power.
Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible.
Also
she
means
must not return to her room.
Trust me.
Trust me. And then he's gonna put me straight down in the thingy, isn't it? Fucking hell, there was stuff in that room I wanted to investigate.
Washington. Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
God damn it. Never mind. Never mind. Too late. You know what I mean? For like 5 minutes, yeah. He was like, you need to hurry. Well, don't worry. I'm just going to sit and debate this idea.
Oh, you followed me. Ooh, you little stalker.
Well, that's a trip and a half. Hello, friendo.
Ah, my son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
Game on.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in the small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Why should I be the one to go? How's it going, Squeaking Shadows? Okay, I'll take charge.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Gives him...
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine.
It gives
Don't wake
me
up the whole manor, please.
confidence
Thank
with
you,
him.
my son. May God watch over you.
Pushing him further into my favor as well.
Who do you think you are?
Oh, okay, okay, new things. New things. New things. Very fatigued mentally and physically, so taking self-care, self-time care by chilling. How's you? Yeah, really good, really good. This game's really good. Lot of political intrigue. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh, you can punch him in the balls. That would work.
Most kind.
My lordy. Afternoon, Muttley, you beautiful human being. People, throw some hype in chat. Say a massive thank you to Muttley. Muttley, I shall now inscribe your name on the mirror of Vane. By having your name on the mirror of Vane, it means you get early access to all my YouTube videos, access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil, I see you, I see the thirst in your eyes. And of course you get access to all those sexy little emotes, but the most important thing, you go roll over every morning, look in the mirror, go, God, I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, sexy, ooh, yes, meow, you know? You know? Words bleh. That's all right. That's no problem. You don't need to have good words when you're having a self-care time, you know. Voice actor who plays the main character is so nice to listen to. Yes, it would be. It's a shame there's lack of inflection on their things. Oh no, there seems to be something dastardly going on. Interesting. I need to. Come on. Come on. Okay, multiple paths. Multiple paths. There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path that you come to.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
Oh.
What the hell is going on?
Here we fucking go.
I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
You filthy whore!
I'm gonna let it go.
I apologize. Have mercy. Please have mercy. No!
This goes against everything that I am wanting, but...
I apologize. Nah, nah, nah.
Oh,
Mercy,
here.
have mercy. Nah, nah, nah. Where's that smart mouth now? I'll teach you a little respect.
No.
Okay, answer.
Look, you dumbass. Are you deaf? She said she was sorry.
Call me that again.
Insult him again.
Alone.
Are you looking for a slap, Sonny?
Yes. Oh, where's my fucking...
No! Leave him alone! Stop it!
Why the fuck could I not select the thing? Where was my fucking select thing? You can replay. I am gonna fucking replay. I'm not having the fucking game cheat me out of it. That was out fucking rageous. How's it going, Claire Solo? Like, literally, it didn't let me select. Like, my fucking mouse had disappeared. Is it still working? Hello? Is that what it is? As my mouse run out of battery? And therefore it disappeared? Maybe that was what it was. Maybe my mouse had run out of battery. You have to be fast? Well, not going to be fast if my mouse runs out of battery. It doesn't seem to be lit up, so I'm going to assume that that might have been the case. If it's wireless, it's a hamster. It is a wireless one. Right. No. Back to menu. Episodes 2. I'll make exactly the same choices. Oh. What I'm doing now is I'm just going through and picking all the ones I had. I had all of those. I had all of those. Ooh. What else did I have? Got 5. Huh. I saw the meme bit on Facebook and found it very apt and funny. What, a wireless mouse being a hamster? Because it has no tail. What else did I have? Think you will put it right before? Right, hold on. Let me see if I can just, like, do a reset. Why are you not letting me go back? Oh, fuck it. Right. I will. 1, 2, 4. We had subtlety. We had those. Boom, 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 boom. We had another point in psychology because of the thing that we read. And agility? I can't remember what we had. This is problematic, friends. This is problematic. So I put a point in psychology because we got one from one of the books that we were reading. And I've put one in agility because I think we had 2 points in agility. We've got 3 points left available. I feel like I'm cheating. We'll put one in questioning. But you know what? We'll just make vigilance 2. And questioning. All right, that's what we're gonna do. All right. I feel like I'm cheating because I feel like I've put points in there that I never had, but I don't know how else to do it, and it's not letting me go back before this point. So we'll go with this. We'll go with this. You know.
How many times must I tell you? You must never put your life...
What is this? What is that? That's not something that we've seen before. That isn't something that we've seen before. And naturally, as a result, I am super skeptical about going on. Does it even allow you to restart a chapter? Yeah, so you can go into... On the main menu, you can select each chapter. I knew we were on chapter 2. I selected chapter 2. And that was what came out. That was what came up. God damn it. Who knew? Who knew that that a fucking dead batteried mouse would lead to so much confusion? To so much confusion. People, I'm going to have to leave it there anyway. I was going to finish at 5:30 anyway because I've got to prepare and get ready for... the Adventure Tavern, the new Adventure Tavern campaign that was going on. We've literally got a brand new show starting tonight. We're doing Vaesen, which is Darktide Rising Water, which is the brand new show that's starting on Adventure Tavern, which is exciting and cool and amazing, and it's really fucking good. And I will show you the trailer as I lead out. But I'm gonna go raid somebody. What I will do, friends, is I will go through the game again over the weekend. I will literally play it from the beginning, making exactly the same choices, right up until the point where, right up until that fight point, okay? So that when we come back to it next week, I will be in exactly the same position that we have seen up until today, because I don't want any spoilers, and that whole scenario was just fucking weird. I don't want to cheat the system. Do you know what I mean? That's not the way I play. It's not the way I fucking play. Anyway, we're gonna go raid somebody. People, can we please do me a massive favor and throw out some mod loves in the chat? Say a massive thank you to those wonderful moderators. You can use mod loves from my channel or anybody else's channel. I will accept all mod loves from all channels. Say a massive thank you to those beautiful moderators. Thank you so much, mods, for being here. I really, really appreciate it. While I'm looking for somebody to raid, if you could stick around for the raid, I really fucking appreciate it. While I'm looking for somebody to raid, I'm going to throw you the trailer for the show that's happening tonight. It's happening tonight at 8 p.m., which is approximately 2.5 hours, all right? 2.5 hours, all right? I'll see you in a moment. Yeah, it's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be amazing. It's the glorious, the amazing, the fantastic. The new season, the brand new Adventure Tavern series that's happening tonight at 8 p.m. BST. That's 8 p.m. British time. We are going to be kicking off, and I need to be ready to do all that. Otherwise, normally what I'd do is like stream right up until we went over and then raid into them. But I'm not going to do that because I've got a million things that I need to sort out before I do all of that stuff. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to go raid somebody. Who? Do you know what? Let's go raid somebody we haven't raided in a real long time. Oh, we haven't raided you in a real long time. Let me have a quick sneaky peek onto you. I don't know what you're doing. No, I know exactly what we're gonna raid. People, if we... Oh, fuck off. Oh, God. Oh, no, Taken. People, if you are a subscriber, please copy and paste the first raid message. If you are not a subscriber, please copy and paste the second raid message. If you are, that's the first Nightbolt raid message for subscribers. The second Nightbolt raid message for non-subscribers. We are going to go raid somebody we haven't raided in a while, but is a glorious human being who I met many moons ago. Making sure I can spell their name right first. We're gonna go raid somebody we haven't raided in a really long time. We're gonna go raid Melisande. Melisande I met in Twitch London many moons ago. They are a glorious human being. They're doing their first ever playthrough of Fallout 3, a blind playthrough of Fallout 3, which is a great game. For those people that are not aware, like I said, I will be back. I'll be back tomorrow with more arts and crafts stream stuff. But I would love to see as many of you as possible in the Adventure Tavern for the joys and glories that is Darktide Rising Water. Because it's going to be great. We've got Zara Zodiac, Miss Uki, Supermanthony, and Dinsdale. And of course, Good and Chaotic. Excuse me, Good and Chaotic, aka L, aka Joshua from Legacy of Bulls. Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing? Are you gently doing? Okay, I'm cancelling the raid. I'm cancelling the raid. Because they're about to go off on a break. And I don't want to raid into somebody while they're having a break. We'll go raid somebody else. I know who we're going to raid. Because there's another person that we haven't raided in a long time. Go raid somebody else, as I don't want to throw you all out into a chat when they're just about to take a break themselves. It's not fair on them and it's not fair on you. So we're gonna go raid Sleepy Dan. Sleepy Dan is somebody that I know from my hometown. Is again another glorious streamer. They're playing a brand new game that looks pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. Actually looks quite a good game for Mellow Monday Morning Monkey, but we'll find out how that goes. They're another glorious human being. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. We're about to suggest Sleepy Dan. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for the craft stream that we do, where we make our beautiful jacket that I'll be wearing to Twitch London. And of course, I'll be back, or I'll see a lot of you in the chat for Adventure Tavern's Darktide Rising Water as well, which is glorious and amazing and fantastic and spectacular. People, thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much to the raids, all of the hosts, the subs, the gift subs. All the little bitties that you threw out there earlier, fucking ridiculous hype train, which we shouldn't be getting on a fucking night like this. Do you know what I mean? And thanks so much for sticking with me while the chaos of the game was happening, especially considering it ended slightly frustratingly. But I'll deal with it. I'll sort it all out so it's ready for next week, and all that jazz. Anyway, until tomorrow, people, don't do anything I wouldn't do, because if I wouldn't do it, I'll fucking kill you. I will see you all later on. Don't forget about the party on the 9th. Don't forget about the movie night that we're going to be having. And don't forget that you're all amazing human beings and believe in yourself, because you fucking deserve it. You fucking deserve it. I will see you all later, you beautiful human beings. Bye, 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 bye.
Still. Valen! Oh gosh. If it makes you happy, sure. It will make me happy. It'll make me so happy.